Get ready with me while I tell y'all one of the worst dates I possibly went on, and this man really thought I was gonna let him hit after buying me a $10 meal. Okay, so I'm talking to this guy, right? We had been like FaceTiming, texting, non-freaking stop. He actually seemed pretty cool, right? Before I go on a date, I FaceTime like nonstop to see if I can like kind of read and get a good vibe, right? So this dude was from Atlanta. First problem. Anyway, we avoided that major red flag. He moved to Dallas from Atlanta, okay? And we were FaceTiming, like I said. He was my type, which never really got me anywhere anyway, but whatever. He was cute, and I met him at the airport. He had like tried to talk to me at the airport, but I was like on my way to a flight. So I was like, well, I have to go. And he was like, yeah, honestly, like I have to go to my flights that way, but I just want to tell you, you're pretty and I want to get your phone number. Okay, cool, period, whatever. So we end up texting. Honestly, nothing crazy, whatever. So he's like, hey, after like a month of FaceTiming, he was like, can I take you out on a date? And I was like, yeah, sure. So mind you, the entire month that we were FaceTiming, he was pretty much in Atlanta and he was moving to Dallas. So that's why we had to FaceTime for so long until he finally got here. And then when he moved here, we could go on a date. So this man is like, okay, I'm finally in Dallas. Do you want to go on a date? And I'm like, honestly, hell yeah, because we've been nonstop FaceTiming. Like, we might as well have some, like, time in person, right? So he's like, cool, come down to Dallas. He lived in, like, literally the heart of Dallas, and I live an hour away from there. So he was like, come down here to Dallas. There's, like, this really, really cool, good taco spot down here that we can go to. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Y'all, I don't really eat that much. I'm not a big foodie. Like, food means absolutely nothing to me. So I was like, okay, tacos is fine, like, cool, whatever. And it was during the summer in Texas. So I go to his house. We end up going to get tacos. And I would like to state that I bought 2 tacos and a margarita. Well, he bought it, but it was 2 tacos and a margarita. And this is like the authentic Mexican spots in Dallas, like real Mexican food, okay? So the tacos were like $2.75 a piece, and then we both got a margarita. So literally both of our meals in total were less than $25, but I know for a fact mine was $10.75, and I know that because I added it up after he was mean about it. So remember that later. So we sit there, we're drinking our margarita, and you know the Mexican spots, like whatever they put in those margaritas it's insane. So I'm getting a little tipsy. He's tipsy. We're having a great time, good conversation. Like, the day is actually going well. It doesn't take much for me to, like, I can have a good time with a brick wall. So even if it wasn't going well, I could have made it work. So it's going well. The conversation is just as it was on FaceTime. We're vibing. He was obviously cute because, you know, we FaceTimed a lot, so I knew what he looked like. I didn't really vibe with his style, but that's because he was from Atlanta and they just like dress different to me personally. I didn't really vibe with it, to be honest, but that's like not here nor there, whatever. So after the date, he's like, honestly, this is going really, really well. Do you want to go and see a movie? And I was like, yeah, like we can go to the movies. Honestly, I was having a great time. So I was like, yeah, we can go see a movie. So we're still drinking, you know, the movies now have alcohol and stuff like that, whatever. So we're driving back to his house and it's nighttime. So mind you, I live like an hour away from him and it's nighttime. So we get to his house and I'm like, hey, I feel like I should probably like hang out here for at least an hour until I like sober up so that I can drive home. Like, you guys, I drive a blacked out Dodge Charger. Police officers pull me over for shits and giggles, okay? And he was like, okay, yeah, cool, no problem. Like, you can come in. It's no big deal. We can just like watch TV or something until you sober up and then you can go home. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, yeah, I can't sleep here. Like, I have shit I have to do tomorrow, yada, yada, yada. So we go in and like, of course he makes it sound so cool. Like, okay, yeah, you can come in. We can just watch TV, but you guys know the drill. We're laying down watching TV, nothing crazy, and obviously he's a man, so y'all know what happens next. And I'm like, oh no, absolutely not. And so he basically tries to hook up with me, and I'm like, yeah, no, like, I don't know, like, what you thought this was. Like, I literally just came in because I don't feel comfortable driving home right now, and you said it was cool that I just came in and like chilled. So he pulls this whole like, wow, like, you're really gonna tease me, like, you're gonna go on a date with me and, you know, come back to my house and like just tease me and we're not gonna do anything. Excuse me? Are you okay? We literally went on one date. So then I'm like, yeah, no. And honestly, you guys, I wasn't gonna hook up with him just for the sole fact that he's from Atlanta. Like immediately, absolutely not. Like I don't touch anyone from Atlanta. I don't trust that. It's just, I'm not touching anyone from Atlanta. I'm sorry. And so I was like, yeah, no, like, and also it was the first day I wasn't interested in doing that anyway. So I'm like, okay, now I'm so freaking uncomfortable. So I'm like, I'm gonna go home. Like, honestly, I just think I'm gonna go home. Like, I think I'm sober enough. And if I'm not, I will honestly sit in my car at this point instead of having to deal with you whine and bitch and complain because you're not getting what you want. Like, I'm not doing that. So basically, I end up leaving. I'm like, okay, like, I think I'm good. I'm gonna go home. And y'all, for the next 3 days, this man is blowing my phone up, bitching and complaining, literally to the point where I'm like, stop and get off of my phone. This man gets so upset and is so mad over the fact that I wouldn't do anything with him, right? I can't believe that you're wasting my time. You took me out, or I took you out, and I spent my hard-earned money on you on a date, and you're just wasting my time and beating around the bush. I can't even believe you would do that. Sir, you took me to get tacos on a Tuesday night. They were $10.75. We went on one date. You spent 2 hours of your entire existence with me, and I'm wasting your time? Okay, so once I am nice, like I'm nice, okay, you guys? I'm really nice. But when I'm not, I'm not. So I texted him after he pulled I spend my hard-earned money on you on a date, and like you just want to waste my time. You just want to use me for your money. I said, do you have Cash App or Zelle? He said, what do you mean? I said, do you have Cash App or Zelle? I didn't fucking stutter. And he said, I have both. Why? I said, because my meal was $10.75. I'm going to Zelle you the $10.75 so you can respectfully shut the fuck up and get off of my phone and never talk to me again. Because if you think that a girl's gonna fuck you over a $10.75 meal, you got the wrong freaking one. And honestly, the next time I get hungry, I'll take myself out because I have my own money, and at the end of the day, I'd rather literally take myself out than have to deal and listen to you bitch and complain for the next week or however long you have to do to whatever you have to do to get over the fact that you're butthurt that a girl told you no. Get out of my phone immediately. And then this man had the audacity to text me like a week later and ask me if I wanted to go out again. And I was like, no, absolutely not. Because the last time we went out, you bought me a $10 meal, threw it in my face because I wouldn't hook up with you, and then told me that I was just using you for your money. So why would I go on another date with you? Then he had the audacity to be like, well, it's not about the money. No, it is. It is about the money because you brought it up and yeah, you thought I was using you for your money. Using you for a $10 meal is quite literally absurd. You act like I made you take me to the nicest restaurant in Dallas, ordered 6 freaking appetizers, 2 entrees, and 12 desserts, and then I didn't go home and sleep with you. Like, sir, I'm so sorry. You took me to a Mexican spot. We sat outside. It was chill. It was cool. And you're upset that I wouldn't hook up with you? And honestly, with the way that he was talking to me and treating me after that, you guys, and he's from Atlanta, I'm just going to go with the fact that, honestly, I think he's gay. And he honestly hates women because of the way that he was speaking to me after. And he was so upset that I wouldn't do that. This man literally said, I spend my hard-earned money on you. Okay. I'll run you your $10.75 so you don't have to be out your money. I would literally rather buy my own meal and not have to hear a man's voice ever talk to me ever again than them thinking I'm using them for a free meal.